Welcome to BitByBit-Code channel. In this today video, we'll be learning about the useRef in React. What is useRef? So the useRef is a hook in React built-in function that create a multiple reference object. Unlike state, useRef maintains its value across re-render without triggering component updates. So here it mean to say that here basically like whenever we are using the state at that time it will it will be re-rendering the screen. So whenever we will be using the ref keyword at that time it will directly access to the DOM and it will not re-render. So like we will be having few points about that one we can just take as a hint. So like what will happen you uses of useRef is to like uh, to directly interact with DOM element and to maintain mutable state that doesn't require re-render. Like example, timer, render counts. So all these things like instead of rendering again and again, we can take the use of useRef so that it cannot it will be instead of re-rendering the page. So it will be helping for without re-rendering, it will update the UI. Here, why useRef matters here. In this one, direct DOM access, necessary access and manipulate DOM nodes directly without re-renders. Versus storage, store value that survive components, re-render and mount cycles. So all these things and performance will be a little bit good compared to the normal like updating the UI. And here the basic syntax of userf. So what we need to do, we need to create one variable and create one identifier and use to useref and initialize value like as a null or as a string or else directly we can boolean. So we can do that. And here, accessing DOM element, create the ref. So, what the steps are there? Like in the sense, so create the ref, initialize use ref with null as the initial value, then attach to the element, set the ref attribute on the target DOM element. So here, whenever we will be using the wherever we want to use the ref keyword, at that time, inside, basically, like we'll be using in the few of the things to play the video and pause the video. Basically, like we normally will be having the controls attribute but still we can have the use ref and we can do the all the alternate things. And here the difference between the use ref and use state, you can just pause the video and have the difference between the use state and use ref. And if it is not unable to get this one, so just after this after a few seconds you'll be starting in VS Code. There you will be definitely understanding about the use ref. So basically what is the definition of use ref? Use ref is a hook in React JS which allow us to pass a reference that not needed for rendering. Or you can say useRef is a box you can store something that React won't check and change made changes to that particular box. And basically here what will happen, it will return a current statement. Inside that current statement only everything is stored. So now we will move to the VS Code and understand the how it works. Now we'll be starting up inside the VS Code with a small example and I will explain you line by line. So I have written the RFCE. So RFCE stands for like functional base component and inside this one like it will make a export default and here one function is created. The next thing is okay, now what I will do, const input ref is to use ref. Okay, use ref of null I will take as null for currently. And then next, what I will do, let date update. Okay, I will create one arrow function and inside this one, okay, and inside this one, I will create a input ref dot current dot okay input ref dot current dot focus. Okay, I have created this one and then next we need to use that function properly. So inside the input, I will create one input type, and inside this input, I will pass the reference. So I have told you we need to pass something like this. Ref is to input ref, and then I will create one button. In button, what I will do, I will click on add data or focus, or else I will just right click and here on click inside this on click, pass that update and save this one. And inside the app.jsx, import this hello world. I will refresh the page, and now you can see, okay, here nothing is there. On small input box is there, and here on button is there. But whenever I'm clicking on this button, now you can see this input box is getting focused. Are you getting? So just look at once again on the screen. I'm clicking on this click button and it is focusing. So why? Because I have written as input.current.focus, and I had told you it is storing everything inside the current only. So if you want, we can check that one. Let data is equal to something like this. Okay, and then I'll just hit input.current, and then I will add console log of data, and then I will save, and then I will refresh the page, and I will just enter this one. Now you can see, so what it is getting, input type is to text, so something we will getting like this. So this is the thing why we are using the input ref, and we are taking as a ref. So we will be understanding this one is a, like one of the basic example just to understand. I have given this one. Now we'll be understanding with one clear example. In the first example, we have seen that like let data is equal to input ref dot current dot focus. But now we need to take the value of that particular uh, input. So what we will do, value. Okay, I have written just value, and inside this one I'm storing inside the data, and then I will save, and then go back to my browser, and I will refresh, and then I will write something on dummy letters. Now you can see that it has been directly accessed through the current value. And then apart from here, like if you are still like wanted to know few more examples about this one, we can start with few more examples. Okay, RFCE, and inside this one I will, what I will do, I will import, okay, one video. Okay, dir from dir dot mp4. I will just check that. So what it is storing, the capital dot mp4. So automatically now we can access that one. And if we just okay, I will just play one video. By with that I will just check that it is imported or not properly. Dir, and then here I will add controls, and then that's it. I will save, and then I will go back, and then yeah, it's playing properly. But now the thing is, instead of that control, now we need to access by using the, okay, you need to access by using the ref. So how to do that? Like okay, so first I will take const, okay, const is to play, comma, set play, and then use, okay, and then use state of false. So what I did, I have created one state, and inside that I just added one this. Then next we need to create one ref. So const, okay, const video ref is to use ref, and here I will add boolean. Okay, okay, just I will add, leave this like this only. Then later I will see what it requires. Then const play or pause the video. Okay, that's it, I think. Okay, player pause, and then inside this one I have created one arrow function, and then next I will add one if condition. If not equal to play, okay, if not equal to play, then what it should happen inside this video ref, okay, video ref, okay, I will take, okay, I will just directly play this one only. Dir dot current current dot play, okay, then it will play the video, and then else, and else what we need to do, dir dot current dot pause, 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 and then uh okay, now we have completed. Then main thing is like here we need to set this one, set play, of not equal to play. Okay, now it's okay. Now we have completed half of the thing. Then next to what we need to do inside this video ref, I had told you here we need to import. Okay, already we have imported this one video ref, and then here instead of this controls on click, okay, on click, play or pause, play or pause, and then add the ref. Ref is to that we have created the ref, right? Video ref something. So that video ref we need to be called here, and then move to the next line, and then okay, that's it. Now you can see, okay, uncaught cannot read the properties of play. Okay, now we will understand where we are facing that issue. Line number 9. So the our dot current dot play is not working. Okay, and here we need to make, I think this is the one it's making issue, right? So here actually we should not take the video. Actually we should take the video ref here actually. So I have made a small minor mistake. I think it should work now. Okay, and then I will refresh, and then okay, now you can see that it's working properly. So this is the one another example we have seen. So here, like what I did, created one state and then I have created one ref. So inside this one, like if it need to play or else it not need to play, either play or pause. So then what I have created, so then I have created the src. So actually this video I have like imported inside the public folder. You can also add the public inside the public folder. You can add any mp4 video and then you can directly access that, so using the slash. Okay, so this one is the another example. Now we will see one last another example using this one, how the like using for the count value. So what are the changes we can see inside this one, we will understand that. Okay, const, okay, const value comma set value. Okay, set value is to use state. Okay, use state of 0 for counting the numbers we are taking, and then const count is equal to use ref. Okay, use ref, and inside this use ref also I will add 0, and then later use effect. Okay, inside this use effect what I'm going to do, count dot current dot, okay, plus, okay, I'm using the assignment operator directly, and then okay, uh, yeah, we will see that which like use effect we need to use later. Button, button inside the button. Okay, I'm going to use the inside this one only. Okay, directly I'm going to call on click. I'll call the arrow function inside that one, direct callback function, and then set, okay, set value of preview, preview, and then I'm creating one parameter -1. Okay, preview -1, and here I will add the minus operator so that we can understand, and then h1. So inside this h1 what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a value, so that value at whatever we are seeing on the screen. Then one another button on, and this button, and I will just copy the same thing. Okay, copy, then I will paste here, and then here instead of this minus I will add it as plus, and here, and this logo I will give it as a plus. Okay, so that we can understand properly. And the next one another thing, now we need to use the ref. So for that h2, okay, h1 only will take. Okay, count is to count dot current, that's it. And here now we will be exporting. Okay, already we have exported this one directly, and I will open this one and then I will just play. Okay, now what is showing as a 4. Okay, here I have written the 4, I haven't seen that. Okay, I will remove. and then plus minus. Now it is like displaying properly on the screen. So like I will add the plus, and now you can understand by default here, okay, it is changing the content. And here I have clicked on the minus, and this one has changed it to minus, but this one has changed to increased value. Now you can see that why it is working like, right? Now we will understand why it is just increasing again and again. Why? Because here by using the use effect, what it is going to do, it is going to increase the previous value. Like here, count dot current is to plus one. So like whatever the previous number is there, it will increase to that one. So it will not look for the number that is present inside the use state. So you can understand why it is happening like that. If I'm clicking on this minus also, it is getting increased. So this is the on another example of the useRef. So like one of the best example is to like if you're going for an interview, then make sure that learn the useRef with one small example, and that learn that play and pause videos, and so that like interviewer can understand that you know something about the useRef. Okay, and then that's all. And if you required any something else, then comment here. So then I will post notes or something to my GitHub so that you can directly access. And thanks for watching the video, and like, share, and subscribe the video. And if for something you required or this video is interesting, then just add a comment. Thanks for watching the video.